On October 23rd, 1999, Officer Carrier was operating stationary radar along LA 308 in Galliano when Officer observed a vehicle, single light, traveling southbound on LA 308 that appeared to be traveling at a fast speed for being in a 45-mile-per-hour zone. Officer activated his radar and aimed it at the vehicle. Radar gave a reading of 69 miles per hour. Officer locked in speed and proceeded after the vehicle, which was a motorcycle. Officer got vehicle stopped along LA 308 near East 108th Street. Officer observed the driver of the motorcycle get off his vehicle. Driver began staggering as he approached officer's unit. Officer asked subject for his driver's license, which he produced. During interview with driver, officer noticed a strong scent of an alcoholic beverage on his breath. His eyes were glassed and speech slurred. Officer asked subject to perform some field sobriety test, which he agreed to. Officer first demonstrated the one-leg stand, then had subject perform it. Subject raised his left foot, using his arms to keep his balance. Subject did not count and placed foot down several times. Officer then had subject do the finger to nose. Subject touched his nose, but his balance was unstable while performing the test. Officer then had subject recite the alphabet, which he tried 3 times, and they were out of order. Officer then advised subject he was under arrest for DWI. He was transported to Galliano substation, where he was advised of his rights relating to chemical testing for intoxication and offered the intoxilizer. But it didn't start here. Welcome back, everyone. Hope everyone is having a good week so far and was able to stay warm for those that endured the winter weather. Today's video is going to be a good one. We are not dealing in rumors. We are not dealing in opinions here. And to also be clear, I'm not here to put anyone down for having a drinking problem. I am, however, going to hold them accountable. This is a documented felony arrest, a 3rd DWI to be exact. And every single step is supported by official record. Today we discuss Tate Petrie Sr. and read a letter from Dee Dee that was buried pretty good within this file that make the Petries look like total assholes for how they slung her. But before we move too fast, let's go over some stuff. This 3rd DWI took place in 1999. Prior to this 1999 felony DWI arrest, FBI records show Tate Petrie Sr. was arrested in October 1998 for illegal carrying of a weapon and possession of marijuana. These are documented FBI recorded charges, and we have records to show. When I have completed a review to make sure socials and sensitive information is redacted, I will add this file to my open drive for all to see whenever you want, and I'll post the link to my community board again. Tate isn't just a repeat offender. This is his 3rd DWI, which cost him his license. One, which also took place in 1995. On the night of October 23rd, 1999, deputies with the Lafourche Parish Sheriff's Office observed Tate Petrie operating a motorcycle in the Galliano cutoff area. Once contact was made, deputies documented immediate signs of impairment: strong odor of alcohol, slurred speech, poor balance, physical indicators consistent with intoxication. This wasn't a guess. These observations are written into the arrest report. Every sobriety test was failed. and resulted in probable cause to make an arrest. Tate was advised of his Miranda rights and the Louisiana's chemical testing rights. And this is important. He did not refuse testing. He was very cooperative. Chemical testing was conducted using an Intoxilaser 5000. Tate's blood alcohol concentration registered 0.183, and at the time, legal limit was 0.10. That's nearly double the legal limit. When the district attorney filed a formal bill of information based on the evidence they were provided, the felony fell under Louisiana Revised Statute 1498, and he was charged with operating a motor vehicle while intoxicated. Third offense. And the records match. The NCIC records, the DMV returns, criminal history summaries, all confirm his identity, all confirm the prior convictions, all confirm procedural compliance. No refusal, no testing irregularities, no missing steps. And patterns matter. This case was not about one bad night. It's about a documented pattern. A third DWI, a felony charge, an alcohol level nearly twice the legal limit. The record speaks for itself. So let's get to the point of it. The Petries were so quick to make Dee Dee out to look like this hardened criminal and thief. And this is just one slice of it. Dee Dee has not done anything compared to the siblings who all appear to have a violent history in one way or another. So they can get the fuck out of here with that little BS. And no, I won't be nice about it. They made her out to look like this horrible person with all these priors, when all the while, it was Chrissy who put them up to it by promising them money from the documentaries, then screwing them over. Gypsy didn't fall in line with her promises either, so now they're at odds. Sucks to suck, doesn't it? Maybe don't be dishonest either, just to make a quick buck. But I'm not here to expose them all at once right now in this video, because there's a lot to it, and I want to provide my receipts and explanations to all of you. That said, Dee Dee loved her siblings, even before she jumped ship and bolted from Louisiana. I found a letter Dee Dee wrote on behalf of Tate for this case, knowing good and well that he was cooked based on his priors he had. But she did it anyway. But guess what wasn't in his file? A letter from any of the other siblings or family members. Just Dee Dee. Let's read it. January 10th, 2000. Dear Judge LeBlanc, my name is Claudinia, and I am writing this letter on behalf of my brother Tate Petrie. I know what he did was very wrong, drinking and driving, and that there is no good reason for him doing so. And I know he needs help with his drinking problem. I wish I knew how I could help him. I would like to tell you a little bit about what we are going through. We lost a mother a year and a half ago due to a massive heart attack. And then 2 weeks after my mother's death, Tate's best friend since childhood suddenly passes away. Tate has had a very hard time dealing with his emotions due to this. My brother is a very kind and caring person. He is a hard worker and a loving and attentive father. I know there is no reason for his lack in judgment, but I just wanted you to know what we have been going through, and that I love my brother, and he is a really good person. He has no idea that I am writing to you. I choose to do so on my own. Thank you so much for your time. Sincerely, Claudinia Petrie Blanchard. Filed January 13th, 2000, 3 days later. So see? Dee Dee wasn't a fucking monster. Pardon my French, I'm sure you can see I'm just absolutely sickened by all of them and what they've done. It isn't just Gypsy anymore. I feel like they all played their part in some way or another, and they continue to lie and try to cheat things for an extra buck. But you know what? Their comeuppance is coming. And someone tried saying that they are so happy. Well, good luck. It's public record. I'm not doxing, unless I checked I have freedom of speech. I think I'd be more concerned about the laws you continue to break by extorting content creators for an extra buck, and the proof that they have before just making idle threats and go crawl back under the rock of which he came from. Also, where's Dee Dee's ashes? Do you honestly expect us to believe you actually still have them after all this time? Especially when you said you saved them for Gypsy to get out of prison and do with them as she pleases. Which is also insanely disgusting that you would let her have that kind of power, considering she killed her. Again, there is more tea and it is coming. The delivery is crucial because if I don't do it just right, it won't make sense. Or at least it didn't for me. Not right away. Anyways, I'm getting annoyed with them again. Thank you for dealing with me. Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Truth is coming fast and loud. See ya.